2020, what an absolute joy of a year, huh guys? What do you say? I mean, just so much stuff has gone right. Like, I can't even believe it. It's so exciting. Every dream that everybody had is like coming true. Yeah. Obviously, that's not happening. 2020 has not been my favorite year. I know it hasn't been a lot of people's favorite years. I don't really know what more could go wrong. We got the whole Rona shutting the world down. We got my Ford that's been hit twice on a brand new paint job. And well, guess what happened to my Ford, guys? I don't know what it is. Like, it's gotta be cursed. I'm thoroughly convinced at this point somebody either has like a voodoo Ford, like a little Matchbox version of this truck that they are repeatedly like throwing off their dining room table, or like, I don't know, somebody put a hex on it. I'm not into the witchcraft world, but somebody's like mixing some bat eyes in some soup right now to curse my truck because it got hit again. Why? This was the joy that I got to come out to and see the other morning on, again, my brand new paint job. Let's just recap real quick. Get the truck back. Brand new paint job. Took 2 months. Got the body perfectly straight. Beautiful custom pearl flake paint job. Had it for about less than a month. Neighbor kid decides batting practice. Great idea. Let's use my truck as a backstop. Lobs a baseball directly into the side of my truck. Big old dent in the side of the truck. Cracked paint. Luckily, the dent geek. Awesome work. Got the dent out perfectly. Had a little bit of cracked paint. Not the end of the world. I knew we could fix that. Then I decided, well, like, all right, we got the dent out, crisis averted, truck's looking great. Really, the last thing the truck needs is a beautiful bed liner. But I had to wait for a while. I had to wait till the paint cured because obviously Line-X, when it chemically reacts, it gets warm and it gets hot and you don't want to pull the paint off of anything. So finally, I'm like, all right, paint job's finally cured enough. Let's go get it Line-X'd. Obviously, when you get a vehicle Line-X, you're supposed to leave the tailgate down for 24 hours to make sure that nothing sticks where any of the Line-X might touch more of the Line-X. So I leave my tailgate down out in front of the warehouse. Not 2 hours after getting a brand new Line-X job done, somebody decides they're gonna back up underneath my tailgate, slide it all on the trunk of their car, and scratch my entire tailgate up. Okay, well, at this point, we're committing, so had to get the whole tailgate repainted and had to get the little door touched up over there, just a little bit of clear over where the paint was cracked. Then, while it was up at California Auto Works, there was a little spot where they had done some buffing and wet sanding after they had painted it, where they burned through the clear coat a little bit. California Auto Works said, don't worry, we're actually gonna re-clear your entire hood, that way the whole thing is sealed, and then we'll rebuff and sand and get it all like nice and perfect. Awesome. So of course, if you were to guess what body panel on the truck got hit this time, where would you guess? So you could, yeah. I mean, just how, why, who, are you serious? Now to everybody out there that's like sick of hearing me complain about every time my truck gets hit and how they don't care about their truck and it's a truck, it's meant to get beat up. Well, listen here, Scooter, when you spend a bunch of your hard-earned money to build the truck of your dreams, the paint job of your dreams, one of the cherished and prized possessions that you have, and you get it into perfect condition and somebody comes and scratches it, you ain't gonna get mad? And if you are that type that thinks trucks should have dents and dings and all that stuff, bring it on over. We've got a lot of great videos we can make with your truck. Now, every other time something's happened to the vehicle, I have lucked out in finding who did it, holding them accountable. They paid for most of the cost to get everything fixed. Obviously, having to take my truck 2 hours away to the body shop, getting rental cars, all that, like that time you can't really get back, but whatever, like it's all been pretty much taken care of. Unfortunately, on this one, I don't know who did it. I'm assuming one of the neighbors, either football, basketball, I don't really know, but somebody's careless wildness with a ball, I think, is what did this. Luckily, it didn't dent the hood at all. I mean, from what I can tell, it doesn't look like there's any dent in the hood. It was a scuff, but I've scoured through days and days and days of camera footage trying to figure out who, what, when, where, why. I don't know where it happened. So I've checked all the cameras here. I've checked all the cameras at my house. I've checked all the cameras at my parents' house. Like, I don't know. I don't know when. So at this point, like, obviously ain't nobody gonna get held accountable for it. But regardless of who did it or how it got done, like, we need to fix this, which is what's gonna hopefully happen today. I'm hoping there's no more body work. No more trips to the painter. Maybe these scuffs can all get buffed out. We got Nick coming over today. He's going to work his magic or do his best on getting this thing all done. I'm gonna go ahead and just give like a little preliminary wash on the Ford. It's supposed to rain today, so we ain't gonna get too crazy with the wash. Obviously, the more dirt and stuff I can remove before he gets here, the easier his job is.
Bro, what happened, dude?
We upgraded. You know, business is doing really well.
If you need a loan, I'll make the platinum payment for you for a couple months.
Just put these cobwebs on.
Yeah, dude.
Your truck.
Yeah.
They repoed the platinum already, dude. I tried to get you to fucking detail my truck like a month ago. Yeah. We gotta wear masks and shit.
Jeez.
You gotta go to the shop, clean up now.
You don't know what's been in Wes's.
That's not social distancing right there.
You can't get 6 feet away from anybody in a Ranger.
Not a danger ranger.
Jeez, dude.
You have a license for all these chemicals in the back? Dude, look at all those chemicals in the back.
I don't know. I thought auto detailing, like I thought it was
hazmat.
I thought it was a lucrative business, but I'm not sure anymore.
Look at all that hazmat.
Look at the batteries are gonna arc and then blow this whole thing up. Glad to see you outside today. Looks like you haven't seen sun in a while.
Yeah, I'm all pale and shit.
Jeez, right.
Fist only.
Elbows. We do elbows around here. Elbows. What happened, dude? It fell off?
I was going too fast on the highway. The wind like caught it and just ripped it off.
Jeez. What do you think, doctor? Can you save her?
Yeah, what the fuck happened to you now?
I don't know, dude. I really have no clue what
Sure,
else.
it's great luck, huh?
No, I'm cursed. I mean, the only bad part is it's on the worst spot too, like to not burn through that edge right there when you're on the corner.
Yeah, it's fresh paint too.
It's fresh paint, it's fresh everything. The chips are stacked against you today, but I got faith in you.
You got it.
Yeah.
You got it.
I did wash it for you before you got here, kinda. I washed the front half-ish. I dropped 2 microfibers, I only had 3. So I had 1 to work with. Yeah. It's a secret?
It's
called burnout, but we don't want to burn through.
No, so
just burn out.
That stuff's made for mobile detailers. If you are a mobile detailer, that stuff's great. Made for outdoors polishing.
Oh yeah.
Pin off all the fibers.
Whoa, what pad are we using there?
Okay, that is secret.
Oh, okay, all right.
Call it a blue pad.
We're using a blue pad.
It's a Lake Country HDO blue pad.
Yeah, look, Harbor Freight.
Something like that.
Is this like a one-size-fits-all kind of buffing compound?
No, it's not aggressive. You don't want to go too aggressive. That's just a surface scratch. So you want to just do surface. No deeper. Like you said, it's on the edge as well. So you want to burn that.
Yeah, don't burn through my edge, please.
But this stuff works well in the sun. Doesn't dry up on you.
It's a little warm.
Clean.
A little warm. Pretty aggressive. I mean, it got rid of all the little scratches.
Yeah.
Now we got to get these big black scuff marks off. Like I even tried scraping them with my thumbnail. Like they're on there.
Those I thought would come out before all the other ones.
It would make sense, right? Because that's like more on the surface. I don't know what hit it, but
this is kids. It's the kids that are watching. It's all you.
More aggressive.
No, same compound, no difference, just another pound. Slowly but surely.
Looking a lot better. It's weird because you can see it actually when it pulls it off. There's like a little pieces of whatever the black stuff is, and then it smears. I don't know what it was, but
Hopefully they put enough clear on that paint.
well, it's double cleared.
Paint.
Almost there, buddy.
Side is like the same as the Kirkland.
Yeah.
But it's a small. It's only like a 12 by. What is that?
Probably 12 by 12.
But that's way softer than the Kirkland.
So you're a big fan of the Walmart.
Well, it's whatever brand. It's not Walmart brand. I mean, I'm
Right.
sure it is a Walmart brand, but it's better than those Kirkland. They're soft.
Kirklands aren't bad. These
That has
aren't.
a softer side than the Kirkland.
You don't know what material it is though.
Yeah, Nick's a
What
connoisseur
blend-
of
what blend is
microfibers.
What do you want to know?
Yeah, what blend is it?
80-20 blend, it's 70-30.
Right. I was thinking like a 60-40. Could be like a 90-12.
60-40 would be a good towel.
All right.
83 biconstant fiber, which is 85% polyester
Yes,
and 15% nylon.
Oh, that's not a good towel.
Yeah, so they're not as I don't know, not as absorbent as the Kirkland ones.
Yeah, so you've explained it to me in the past. What exactly? What blend are you looking for and why?
Preferably it's a 70-30. That's all my towels are. 70-30 is the only thing I run.
70 what? 30
70. I honestly don't know.
Polyester?
Which one's the second one? Polyester.
Polyester. Yeah. So
see?
these are 85%. It's a 83 biconstant, which is polyester nylon, and then it's 17% polyester.
So mine are 30% polyester. That's what absorbs. This with the fiber that catches the water. No.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Has to.
A quality towel would be 70-30.
That shit's pretty quality to me. What's the Kirkland one?
80-20.
That's a good towel right there. I mean, hey, let's say the proof's in the pudding. Look how many scratches are on this truck, and look how many scratches are on this truck.
First of all, I don't even fucking wash this thing. That's scratched from driving next to a bush and rocks.
All right, third pass.
Third light pass again. This should clean it right up. So see how this won't spin on that edge? Right. How it bogs out? Yeah. See that black line? Now it's spinning. So if you hit the edge on the corner of it, it dies.
Hey, doesn't this beat when you had to buff it when it was the old paint job? And more paint came off.
The old one was good.
Yeah, you like the old one. Well, the old paint job never attracted any kind of abuse. I don't know how there's no dent in it. Hitting right on
hit it with something light but gritty.
Yeah.
Basketball.
That's what I was thinking.
It's gotta be.
Final pass.
That should do it.
I think it passes inspection.
That was a faster speed, light pressure to clean up any haze from the cutting part.
Yeah, dude. Working miracles over here, Nick.
What we do?
Now you're gonna have to do the whole truck.
I told you already we had to coat this thing. See, maybe a coating would have prevented that.
Well, I want to clear brawl the entire truck, but the problem is the paint's never like cured long enough before something happens to it for me to clear brawl it. I'm just glad that this time we finally didn't actually have to repaint it. We were able to get it out. Definitely eases the pain a little bit. You take payment in mattresses, right? Have I got the deal for you? You forgot? No, you don't want the mattress? All right, thanks, buddy. Well, as always, I got to give a huge thank you to Nick for bringing my baby back to life here. I will say, I can't wait to get the LOY back. I know that thing's getting a fresh paint job, but it's not as crazy and custom of a paint job as on the OBS here, so I'm getting the LOY back. This thing's about to go back and live in a bubble, just like my my GMC, and then we'll daily drive the LOY, which now I'm nervous that like any vehicle I get painted is forever cursed. I've always been against full paint jobs on vehicles. It just always worried me it wasn't worth the time, or it wasn't worth the money, or the fact that once it happens, you're now like on edge full time. But one of the other things we have planned for the OBS, eventually once like all the craziness of the world dies down and Nick has some time, he's gonna come in here. He's gonna do a full single stage buff on the entire thing, because obviously body shops, like, you know, they paint the vehicle, they give it a quick sand and a quick buff, but there's still, you'll see some like rotary marks in different parts of the paint. But having a real detailer come in and give it one nice buff and get everything just cohesive, get rid of any of the wet sanding scratches or anything like that. Hopefully that'll be happening soon if this truck ever stops getting hit. And then, like we mentioned earlier, I will be clear brawling this once the paint has had enough time to cure. Hopefully we're done painting that thing. I don't ever want the OBS to have to go to a body shop again for any damages. But you know, if anybody wants the OBS, like, maybe I'll just give it away, because I don't think I can handle the curse anymore. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. If you're not subscribed already, please click the subscribe button now that you do not miss out on any future content. Don't forget to give this video a like, get a thumbs up. Don't forget to check out workforapparel.com, because if there's anything you want in this life, you gotta be willing to work for it. You guys are the best. I'm out.
Damn. Yeah.